It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is M.A.T.E and today we are continuing the Baratheon campaign playing as Robert, who is now the tender age of 32, so still fairly young. And you may well remember in the last episode we tried to revoke Dorne from Dorne M.A.T.E after he sided with Tywin, I think it was, in his rebellious war. So we tried to revoke it and he has now declared war on us. So we are now fighting him. So far, Hoster Tully and Jon Arryn have indeed answered the call. I think what we will do... Oh, there's a betrothal to arrange, so yeah. You guys can marry. And you guys can marry. In terms of education, Stefan, my nephew, needs educating. And he is a fairly good fighter. So we're going to assign him to... preferably... a Stormlander. I'm tempted to take him on myself, so we will. And good old Stannis still likes us. So, we have a lot of free slots for people to come in, but we're not going to fill them as of yet. Oh, that's interesting. I can't summon anyone from vassal levies. Wonder why. Is that because I've got troops up already? No. Anyway, let's summon our troops then. And let's bring them to Storm's End. Yeah, Stannis can lead them. No one's my Master at Arms, so that's fine. They'll come on over and then combine. And a couple of marriages just to ping off. Excellent. And the Reach has also come in to help us against Dorne. So Stefan is a bit of a craven, which we don't want him to be. Ideally we want him to be brave, which indeed he did get. Your Grace, many of your faithful subjects feel that Lord Tywin has amassed more power and titles than is warranted. If you were to kindly advise him to abdicate to the High Lordship of Casterly Rock to a vassal... Lord Tywin receives your command to surrender the High Lordship of Casterly Rock. Does he still own Casterly Rock? I mean, if he still owns it, then it seems sensible that he should have it. But I mean, we don't like him anyway, and he's in prison, so sure. What's wrong with punishing him further? And he won't surrender it. Well, we lose a bit of prestige for that. But, oh well. Not to worry. Can we steal anything? No. I suspect there'll be some plots to rescue him that we might not yet be aware of. I do have a Master of... Oh, I don't have a Master of Whisperers. So I do need someone just to keep an eye on the plots that's going on. Patchface wants to duel. Sure. Right, I think Robert, can you lead an army? Or are you not fighting at the moment? Is that because we want a son, I think? If memory serves me well. Let's send a little bit of money. You guys can marry Stannis and Richard, that's fine. Let's head south and start moving into Dorne. We'll probably take a lot of attrition from the desert here, but can't really be helped. Lord Harris and Lord Garth wishes to see Casterly Rock granted to someone else. Well, that's fine, I've already suggested that. Stefan has gained Diligent and 2 diplomacies, that's really good. He's turning into quite the nephew. Also, Renly's doing very well. We do need to find someone for him to marry. Not my daughter. But possibly the sister of the Vale. That's not a bad alliance to have. Lord Desmond Crakell has expressed a desire to get married, so yeah, of course we'll oblige that. He's not anything spectacular to me, so we can ship him off. Good. Right, let's send our troops straight into Dorne and siege out Dorne. And we can also appoint another commander. Yeah, Adam Marbrand. Stefan has gained a bit of fighting skill. Kingdom of the Westerlands. To all good lords of the Iron Throne, I declare that Tywin Lannister of Castamere has upset the delicate balance of power by refusing to relinquish control. Let his tyranny be known. So Tywin has been accused by other lords. There is a faction for his ascension, but I mean, whilst he's in my... Or he's not in my prison, is he? That's true. Oh, I can revoke a title as he is a traitor. Well, why don't I just take Casterly Rock from him? But I can't. For some reason. Well, let's concentrate on this war for now whilst... Oh, hello. 14,000. Yikes. Robert the Strong has inherited the city of King's Landing, so that needs to be given to someone loyal in the court. Who have we got? Stefan Swift, who's a knight and a duelist. You, my good sir, and you're fairly loyal. You're married. You're a Stormlander. You're a Westerman, but that's okay. You will become the city of King's Landing's ruler. There you go. Does that mean he also becomes captain of the... Oh, he doesn't become... Oh, now he does. So we give him that as well. That just improves things for us. And we are currently ready to besiege. Now, you are in a faction of... I think Crown Loyalists, aren't you? So I'm... Oh no, you want Joffrey. Okay, well, I don't really mind Joffrey. We've managed to keep the realm fairly happy with our rule, so if no one's complaining too much, myself included, feel that Tywin has amassed more power. Well, we'll try again. Looks like Tywin's now freed. So yet again, he has denied my request. So am I holding the Westerlands? I am indeed. So we need to give the Westerlands to someone else. Preferably someone loyal. Ooh, you're quite good. And 95 personal combat. Yes, thank you. Can we make you a bodyguard? That would be quite nice if we could. Paramount Knight, King's Justice. Can't make you a bodyguard, which is unfortunate. But I could make you my King's Justice. Maybe I'll make Richard the King's Justice. I can't seem to do much with him. Which is a little bit annoying. Can grant him a kingdom. No, let's just go through my titles. So I've got King's Landing, Dragonstone, I've got the High Lordship of Tarth. Why do I have Tarth? Are we not friends? We're not friends, aren't we? Right, you know what? What counts as the High Lordship of Tarth? Purely Tarth. Have it back. Just don't misbehave. Right, I've given you a freebie there. I think it was your father that I took it from. And we don't need it, so that's fine. Dragonstone, Red Watch as well. What forms... Right, you guys form Red Watch. So, Harris, you have 1,000 troops. You have 26. Stone Elm, you hate me to bits. So, Lockport, congratulations. You can have the High Lordship of the Red Watch. I don't desire it. Good. And that makes him super loyal to me because it's someone new. What else have we got? Shipbreakers Bay. I want to keep that because I want to keep Storm's End. I think that'll do for now. Amina is not exerting herself in her studies. I'm starting to despair. Don't want to beat her. Preferably diligent, or nothing happens at all. How are we doing in the siege? Not a lot happening. We need to give this to someone. Who is the strongest Westerman Lord? Is there a way I can check? Probably Ashmark. And I would like to give him the rule of the Westerlands, but it seems at the moment I can't whilst this war is happening. Also, it's dangerously at 52%. Oh, this thing is just killing my prestige. I'm just going to have to stop doing that. Stefan gains authoritative. And either Wrath or Proud. And he gains Proud, which is quite good. My daughter loses 1 learning, which is disappointing. She can marry Paramount Lord of the Vale. But we want her to marry someone matrilineally. She's 10. She can marry someone strong. Preferably not a Frey. Although there's a lot of them, so it might not be too bad. Right. If this happens again. Oh, right, that's it. We're done with issuing claims against Tywin. I can't do anything about it. Yes, kind is a great trait. Okay, money is being drained, so... You want to marry... Lynette. Sure. So this guy's abdicating. Interesting. Defeat at Night Song. My bannerman Benjamin Stark is currently under threat from external duties. Yeah, we'll help him. He's been loyal to me, so we need to help him. Besieged Sunspear, and we're going to assault here. I do need... Why can't I get any troops from my vassals? I'm not quite sure. Laws minus 8%? I need to... As soon as this war is over, we need to just cement our realm a little bit, because we're getting a little bit messy. King Robert, after listening to the advice of a group of my bannermen, I hereby decree that the succession will be determined by an election. That's fine by me. There's about 6,000 troops to the south here, and there's 12,000 troops coming. We should probably deal with this 6,000 whilst we can. You want to be made Lord of the Stormlands. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Because he doesn't get Storm's End. We don't really need to rule it. You know what? Sure. Kingdom of the Westlands has no incumbent separate from the crown. You want to be made Lord of it. Fair Isle. I think not. Stannis can be unhappy, quite frankly, I don't care. He's had another kid, excellent. I don't really care that you have denied it. Let's give it to someone else then. Cratecool, you're fairly strong. 7,000, yeah. You can have the Westerlands, and everyone under it is now part of your domain. Make sure you use it well. Excellent. And we have kept... Whoa, that gave him Storm's End. That's not good. It didn't say it would give him Storm's End, so that's kind of disappointing. Huh. However, it does give me a heap of troops to call from my vassals. But I'm a bit disappointed with that. Right, he is sending for peace. We propose a white peace. Will lose their crown and be named Lord Paramount of Dorne. Prince Doran will lose 50... Okay, I'll accept that. It brings peace. Quite frankly, I want peace. We do need to potentially assist in the north, but I think Rob can take it. He's got... Why is there a Miranese army here? That's a bit worrying. Might need to be a little bit cautious of that. The wars have subsided. Yes, we need council members. The Iron Bank has expressed consternation at the acts of my bannermen. Right, we'll use our diplomacy. Meanwhile, we need to appoint people. So, Doran, although you're a pain in the arse, you're going to be my hand. Oversee the realm. Master of Laws, Lucas. Perform some statecraft. We need to get people on board. Stannis, you're going to be my Master at Arms. And Carlton, you are going to get me some money. Warden of the East will of course be Lord of the Vale. That's fine. So how many people are rebelling against you? We've got defending against Miranese slave raid from the north. And Torrens Square is also attacking him. But they look to have limited troop numbers, so I think he'll be okay. Warden of the West, Cratecool, congratulations. Hopefully you can hold it from Tywin, who has less troops than you, so I would think that you can. Plus everyone is fighting him. Stannis is a hard worker. Levy size, please. And we will ask him to train some troops in King's Landing. Or we could ask him to train the children, actually. So Richard Horpe has expressed a desire to get married. Sure. There you go. Enjoy. Oh shit, are you one of my commanders? Oh, I should have paid attention to that one. Whoops. It's been 100 years since the clansmen have threatened the Vale with anything more serious than raids. However, word has spread of a king who has united the clans. King Pale of the Iron Mountains. Interesting. Surely they cannot be a threat to the armoured knights. Although they do get a stack of 1,000. Or 11,000 rather. How are you doing, Rob? You're still facing off the Miranese when you should be facing off Torrens Square, really. Right. New Stormland's Lord, what will you give me? 30,000 troops, that'll do. You will be led by... I need to appoint some commanders, don't I? Yeah. Howard is a Stormlander. Galadon, you can be a commander. Howard. We could get Renly, but I don't really want him to die. That'll do for now. Right. March to take out these mountain clans. How are we looking vessel-wise? People are all happy with my rule at the moment, so that's really good. And no factions against me. What's the Reach up to? Currently facing a bit of a revolt against the Ocean Road, but that's okay. I'm sure Randall will deal with it. After thoroughly beating the cook servant, I kicked him out of my rooms. Licking the grease off my fingers, I sit down and the chair creaks under me, making my eye twitch. If I weren't surrounded by so many fools and sycophants, I wouldn't end up eating so much. So we are fat. Stress relief, which gives me fat, but I get 1 stewardship and 50 health. High personal combat skill, I can put myself to work. It may yield smaller results compared to a drastic change, and I gain fat. It does lower my personal combat skill. I think we're going to be going fat for the extra stewardship. It's just a little bit bigger in the cheeks. About a new haircut. Some long locks, maybe. No, it seems the... that'll do. That'll do. Catelyn just told me if I don't stop eating, I will soon no longer be able to stand. I'm going to say it's none of her business. She can mind her own business. She needs to give me a son. Ah, vacancy in Kingsguard. So, Renly can become a member of the Kingsguard, which I don't want to happen. So Ellis Kindle is pretty good. And certainly worth... Yeah, I think he's the one. No, he wants to hold the land himself. That's fine. Are you heir to somewhere? Okay. Fair enough. What about knights I can trust? Grey March, 60. Jocelyn Bywater, 85. Let's try Jocelyn Bywater. Excellent, he's in. And Barristan the Bold, still going strong at the age of 60. I say going strong, maybe not going strong because he's incapable, but... Who's his heir? Donal Noy. Okay. I sit down covered in sweat. Looking at the flight of stairs. Oh dear. Because I'm fat. Health will deteriorate. Okay, maybe we should have listened. Nope. Go there. Ellis Kindle has expressed a desire to get married. I'll find you someone nice. You could do with someone a little bit older. But I guess you're not going to get it. Right, let's... Oh, this is going to be a pig of a fight. Because everywhere in the Vale is just mountainous. But we'll give it a go. News from all realms. Trial by combat. It looks like the Reach is doing fairly well. So we just battered the Hillsman clans there. Who's my ward? Syrian? I don't know who she is. I'm not spending any money on her. Oh, she's my potential bastard, isn't she? Good. Winterfell has won their war. That's good. We need to come out of the mountains and just beat off these hillsmen now. But we've really drained the Stormland Lord's valley troops quite considerably. But that is a 100% victory against the mountain clans, so we will end this war. And Chief Pale has ended. Good job, troops, well done. Could we potentially build a boat? We could indeed. But we need a bit of money. But that would be something nice to add to the treasury. Do we also need to... Are we making the rounds? I think we were making the rounds before. Maybe that ended when we got declared war on. But so far so good. The realm seems happy. Golden Tooth is at war with Tywin. Fine with you to continue that, my friend. Tywin is really struggling and has been depleted quite drastically. Cersei married to a Crakeall, but not the Lord of Crakeall. In fact, I think she's in King's Landing, isn't she? Possibly. Invite to court. Okay, no. Apparently not. Oh, he's a commander of the Westerlands. My mistake. Jaime is fighting for his father, and Tyrion is imprisoned by Lord Leo Goldtooth. So the Goldtooth really have it in for the Lannisters at the minute. Right, how is the realm? So far, not bad. You want to participate in the tourney? Yeah, we'll fight. 120, we should do fairly well. At the moment, my ambition to have a son does not seem to be doing much, so let's make a different ambition. What about expand the realm by conquest? Let's place a bet. The tourney heralds announced competitors, and I've been drawn against my brother, who I've been training. We get a hit on him. And Renly's unharmed, and we managed to win. My next draw is against Sir Bonifer, who is 50, so we should win this one. And we can have a drink with Renly for a little bit of prestige. And we become close friends. Excellent. Bonifer took the full force, but managed to balance. We get a hit again, and Alos has become friends with me. That's good. Bonifer managed to balance again. We got another hit. And this time he's down and unharmed. Now we're against Courtney Karen, 55. Again, we should win. Which we did. Oh, sorry, no, that was the previous one. Bit of gold, that's good. Courtney Karen. Bit of winter, we got a hit again. And we won that one. 5 prestige. Lewin Martell won the next to joust. Oh, we might well face against our Kingsguard here. Oh, I am indeed facing against my Kingsguard, and I'm left lying in the dirt. Well done, Lewin. That is deserving of some money. You did good, son. Well done, everyone. A young talented artist from King's Landing proposes to paint an iconic portrait of Lord Paramount Stefan. This will be grand in the main hall. Yeah, why not? We need a Warden of the South. Let's pick someone later because Randall... No, Randall died. No. Oh, is she facing... She's losing a little bit. I kind of don't want Oakhart, but I'm not going to interfere. If they're stronger, then... I mean, it is only one lord. You can't lose that bad. 4,000 troops. How many has she got? 3,000. You should win. Let's have a think about... can call a great council to determine who should be heir. A new Meister has appeared. Let's try and build a big boat. Construct a flagship. We need 40 wealth. I've ordered the construction of a new flagship for the Iron Throne. Stannis is asking for your requirements so he can direct the shipbuilders of King's Landing. We want an enormous ship. 150 gold, which will give me 1 marshal, 150 prestige, and 0.5 monthly prestige. Yeah, that's what we want. The bigger the better. Carlton Chelstold has been leal and able. Let's give him some money. And with that and the construction of our new ship, we will end the episode. Please do drop me a like if you're enjoying the series. It really does help. Comment and subscribe with any tips and subscribe for more videos. And we'll see you all in the next episode.